So let's get started. First things first, something that's definitely on trend this fall season is leather. I'm a native New Yorker, New York City girl, born, raised, live and die in LA, live and die in New York City. And leather is always a staple for us, always and forever. And I think for almost everyone, leather is a staple, whether you have a leather bag, leather shoes, leather accessories, right? Even if you're into vegan leather, I think leather is just something that stands the test of time and has stood the test of time for mankind, going back into like the 1800s when I think leather tanneries first came about. But more than that, leather is definitely on trend this season. It doesn't matter really the color leather, although we're going to get into colors that are on trend for fall that will be carried into winter. However, leather trenches, leather pants, leather skirts, leather boots are definitely like the hot things to have on this fall season. This leather set that you see here, it's from Meshki. Everything you see in this video will be linked below in the description, so you know where to find these items. These websites have extremely affordable items. For example, that I ordered from Revolve, I think I spent like $20 for it. So I mean, and we all have different circumstances, but I don't want people to like shy away when they hear the name of some of the I guess, well, I wouldn't say Revolve is a brand, but from some of these like merchants or even brands, you can find very affordable things on there. Definitely check out leather, faux leather, vegan leather. Leather is definitely on trend this fall. And with this leather set, something I would do or consider doing is pair this like mesh skinny vibe mock neck, long sleeve top underneath, or bodysuit if you want to get like a bodysuit version of this underneath. Up next, we have the color brown. The color brown is just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful this fall. And the type of brown, like the deep cocoa brown, I just love it. I just love it. And I think it looks great on almost everyone. I think it looks great on almost every complexion. You really can't go wrong with brown. It's a natural color. So for that to be on trend, this fall season, not only can it be worn into the winter, but it could also be worn the next season and the next season. So depending on what the item is that you purchase in brown, if it is not too trendy, it can become a timeless piece. So what we see here are some brown crocodile boots. These crocodile boots are from Stuart Weitzman, super pricey, but I also seen the same boots on SCHUTZ for all maybe $500 less. I'm going to keep looking to see if I can find these same boots anywhere online. I don't know why my mind is telling me maybe Nine West. I'm not sure, or Steve Madden. But I'm sure there's a way to find these boots for at least $100. Again, everything will be in the description. This boot could be inspiration for something that you'd want to add to your fall collection. Tall boots are definitely in terms of footwear. And this color brown is just chef kiss. It's just fantastic. So definitely want to add in brown. And back to those skinny mesh tops. So another thing that's in this fall season is the lingerie look. Now that can include lace and all types of other things. But because I really like these skinny tops personally, I like them because they kind of fit so well. If you want to put a blazer on top or a coat on top, you don't have that bulky feel of the sleeve rolling up and getting wrapped up in the We can avoid all that by wearing something very smooth and very form-fitting, but also comfortable that doesn't look like you're being stuffed in like a sausage. So you definitely want to, I think, and I love the clean way it looks, invest in some of these pieces. This one here is by SKIMS. We have another one on here, that full brown look by Naked Wardrobe. So you have your pick of the litter. And I just love that brown look, down to the shoes. And speaking of shoes, I know we talked about tall boots. Pumps are actually in for the fall season. Pumps are it. Pumps are it. I've been wearing my pumps. I have pumps I haven't even worn yet because I'm thinking, how am I going to kill this the next time I wear it? But pumps are definitely in. Mules, are definitely in. And with fall, that barely there strappy shoe, whether it's a kitten heel or a little bit taller of a heel, can be worn. I know they look very summery, but with pantyhose and maybe even some cute pantyhose socks, ankle socks or knee-high socks, depending on what you're wearing. Those shoes could really work for the fall also, especially if you are wearing something a bit more dressed up. Next, we have burgundy. Burgundy's in for the fall. This cute dress is also from Meshki. I have a warning with burgundy that I am going to share with you all because I love you all, right? I love my community that we're forming. So I'm going to keep it real. This burgundy, I don't see really going past this fall winter season. I think burgundy will be a great color to wear into the holiday season. However, I do think the burgundy will look a little different. It might be like a cherry wine reddish type of burgundy versus like the brownish burgundy that we're seeing in the fall season now. I do think in terms of buying new pieces, if that's something you're looking to do, burgundy might be a risky investment because I don't really see burgundy making a comeback next fall. I just don't foresee that. And burgundy has been actually happening for quite a few years now. So just something to think about. You know, if you are the trendy type who you don't really care, you just like to be on trend, I think the burgundy can definitely work for you. But if you're more of a long-term person, you might want to really think about if you want to invest in the color burgundy. And last but not least, we can always donate the things that we no longer need or no longer want to people who would love to have them. You know, the things that, like they say, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And I think the things that we would love to no longer have, people would love to have. So worst case scenario, we can always donate items that we no longer need or no longer want. But with that, take your risk with burgundy if you want to. Yeah, I would stay more in the black, blues, and browns, but it's up to y'all. You know, I still love, no judgment. I still love you all. And we have freedom of choice. We can do what we want with it, right? Okay, up next we have blue. I am in love with this blue and black velvet dress from RIXO. It is super pricey. Super pricey. And as we know, RIXO is a UK-based brand and retail store, but I also just found out that they have a store in New York City as well. So that'll be interesting. I'm actually going to go check it out. Or maybe I'll make a video about it so you all can see RIXO. And I think what RIXO is showing us is how pieces can become timeless. They bring back the same pieces time and time again in different colors and different fabrics and different prints. And they sell out all the time. So I just looked at that and I just thought it was just such a genius thing to do. So definitely we're gonna check that out. I love RIXO. I love this blue and black dress. I also wanted to share this blue two-piece cardigan set. That's from Meshki. Again, everything will be linked in the description. What I love about this Meshki piece is that it can be worn into the winter, and depending, you can wear it as separates in the spring, or depending on the weather, a full set. So something like that will be worth investing in if you are looking to buy anything. And the color blue is just so nice. Then if you want like a pop of color, there is this like teal looking top. I think if you just want a pop of color to brighten your fall day, right? Get out of that seasonal depression vibe. A blue of a more vibrant color will be on trend as well. And again, these are all items that will stand the test of time. That deep V shirt, that's been in since like the 60s, 70s. Cardigan pieces never went anywhere. And this blue and black velvet, that's just classic. Classic. Up next, we have tweed. Where's that going? Tweed is going nowhere. They even started to make tweed that can be worn in the spring and summer. And what I love about this piece is that it's a full-on party in the back. But what I think I'm going to do is go back to probably Revolve or anywhere where it makes sense to get it from and get that like sheer mock neck piece we saw right under. Let's say if I wanted to wear it to work, that strappy piece in the back, right? It's giving lingerie, it's giving fall, on trends. And then look, that can be worn in the spring too. Like if I want to go out to brunch with the girls or somewhere at night, or let's say, shoot, even if I wanted to go to prayer service and come back, I could put a cute little something over that. So that's something that definitely could work, but tweed is just not going anywhere. And it's really great to see tweed this fall, this winter, and tweeds for the spring and summer as well. It's definitely become a multi-season fabric. And it's definitely something that's just not going anywhere. Tweed is forever, like leather. Tweed is forever. Next we have animal print. Animal print also is something that hasn't really gone anywhere, but in terms of trends, I wouldn't say animal print is necessarily trending every year, although it kind of is classic. These items are also from RIXO. Looks beautiful. I love the animal with the polka dot print. There was no real special reason why I chose these items. I just saw them on the RIXO website. I was already on RIXO, and I was like, you know what, since I'm here and I need to capture some animal print, and it was just standing there. I'm like, great. And these are beautiful pieces, so it's fine, but I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to push them to pay for these items or buy these items. You can do what you want with your money, but I thought it was beautiful. I was already on RIXO's website, so I took a copy of the photos so I can share it with you all to show you all the many different ways that animal print can be on trend. I even saw like these really flat, pointy toe, kitten heel animal print shoes that were worn under some wide leg black trousers. Beautiful. Even if like you want to do an animal print scarf that you tie in your head, like there's so many different ways to bring fashion and items to life. And definitely check out some animal print items if that is your thing, if that is your aesthetic. Like definitely it's there, it's waiting for you. That's all I have. I ain't got no more. So we'll tune in next time. Maybe we'll talk about other things. Maybe I'll bring you all to the RIXO store the next time I make a video. That'll be fantastic. I'm going to see if I have the capacity to go this weekend. If not, I mean, I live in New York. I can go anytime. So definitely link is in the description below for all of the items you've seen in this video. You don't have to, again, it's up to you how you want to spend and what you want to get. I use a lot of the videos I see online for inspiration. Even my magazines, I use them for inspiration, and then I do what I want. And I will encourage you all to do the same. But absolutely, positively, these are the items that are on trend for fall, that can be multi-seasonal, and even timeless. And thank you all. Until next time.
You don't know where anybody is at on their fashion journey. Fashion is a journey. It's an adventure. It's self-expressive, and you should have the freedom to choose like whatever you want.